Welcome into beautiful Herman, Utah, as St. Louis City 2 travels north to take on Real Monarchs. It's match day 13 from Zions Bank Stadium. I'm Anna Whitty, and thank you for joining me on MLSNextPro.com. St. Louis City 2 and Real Monarchs both coming off midweek losses. St. Louis City 2 will look to press. They want to counter press, and they're looking to get team goals in transition, while it's complete opposite for Real Monarchs, looking for possession-based soccer. Both teams, St. Louis City in 11th place, Real Monarchs in 12th place at the bottom of the standings. It's the last game of match day 13. Both sides looking for a result. Top of the table, Colorado Rapids 2 during match day 13. Real Monarchs are looking to keep the ball while they're looking for their first result in their last 4 games. On the other side of the field, St. Louis City 2, they're looking to continue to build. They had a loss against Austin FC midweek, looking to get some results here today. Warm-ups are underway from Utah as Real Monarchs. Quick possession-based warm-up. On the other side of the field, St. Louis City 2. Quick keep-away game. Here is the standings, the starting 11 for Real Monarchs, going with a 4-2-3-1. Center backs in Bobby Pierre and Omar Alba. In front of them, Amerfini Sinclair and Jude Wellings in a double pivot. Taryn Williams at the top in the lone 9 role, looking for his 3rd goal this season. Has started in 10 games for Real Monarchs so far this season. For St. Louis City 2, they are playing in a 4-4-2. On their back line, Fritz Volmar, Michael Vince holding it down in the center back role. AJ Pozzalo and Sergio Rivas in the midfield, while Faisal Batashi and Riley Gibbs up top. Gibbs playing in his first MLS Next Pro game of the season. And goal for St. Louis City 2, Michael Creek. Minutes away from kick from Herman, Utah. Real Monarchs in blue and City 2 in white. Today's center referee is Adore Monray. And both sides deciding which side they're going to attack from. Michael Vince, the captain for City 2, while the captain for Real Monarchs, Daron Iskandarian, playing in the 10 role for Real Monarchs here tonight. Beautiful day for soccer here in Herman, Utah. 77-degree Sunday evening. St. Louis City 2 goes into this game with 3 wins, 6 losses, and 5 ties. They've scored 18 goals this season. However, they've conceded 26 themselves. Real Monarchs, 4 wins, 8 losses, and a tie this season. Both sides conceding 26 goals. However, for Real Monarchs, the question is, how are they going to start scoring with 12 goals on the season? Real Monarchs on the right side of your screen in blue going left, while St. Louis City 2 in white going right. Fazil Batashi over the ball for St. Louis City 2. And we are off from Herman, Utah. Zions Bank Stadium, where St. Louis City 2 looking to go direct early on, and that has been the main principle for not only City 2, but the first team as well. This side likes to be direct. They want to be high-flying. Their philosophy and their style sticks from the first team all the way down to the MLS Next Pro team. They want to score goals by connecting in transition, and they want to be high-pressing, high-flying, which asks a lot. Versatility from multiple sides. Ball inside the box, cleaned up, and it's a shot from outside the 18. It's a goal! City 2 in the opening seconds. A drop back ball outside the 18 and an in-step shot. Put City 2 up early. AJ Palazzolo with the one-hit strike. Watches the pressure inside the box, allows Palazzolo the opportunity to keep that ball low. He uses his instep and he pushes it past Delgado early on in this game to put City 2 up.
St. Louis City 2 goal scored by number 47, Riley Gibbs.
Opening minute goal in the second minute, St. Louis City 2 with an early goal with the high press, high transition. AJ Palazzolo puts it away for City 2. Real Monarchs, a team who likes to possess. They want the ball at their feet. They want to break lines and work up the field together. However, it's St. Louis City 2 is going to be putting that consistent pressure on their back line. Watch as Bobby Pierre didn't even have time to face up and turn up until that pressure came on his back. So it's a throw-in from City 2 to put this ball back in play. Real Monarchs looking to be quick in transition out wide, just not able to connect with Garcia. Number 47, Gilberto Garcia, 16 years old, originally from California, joined the Real Salt Lake Academy team. He's playing in his 5th game of the season for the Real Monarch side. City 2 pressing high, off the dribble. Plays it out wide, and it's a turnover. A lot of pressure from City 2 early on in this game, wanting to keep the ball out of their own defensive half, pushing Real Monarchs back. Quick restart from City 2, throwing it back to the outside back in Nolan McGuire. McGuire staying wide as Vincel takes his space centrally. Vincel plays a threading ball, and it's a corner kick for St. Louis City 2. Last minute tackle by Bobby Pierre. Real Monarchs stay safe after a great threading ball by Vincel. Vincel taking the space that Real Monarchs give him. It's a quick give and go. And then Gibbs has the time and space, but it's Pierre right behind him. All he has to do is get the right touch on it. Creates a set piece. Header over. Vincel getting up, not able to redirect that one down. Michael Vincel, center back for St. Louis City, has started every single game for City 2, has scored a goal this season, and is the captain for this side. He's just 21 years old, but he has been a huge mainstay, and one of the big reasons that this St. Louis City 2 finds success is his leadership and what he commands off of the players next to and in front of him. Monarchs passing it back to Delgado, and Delgado with no options but to clear it high and wide. McGuire with the restart throw-in, not able to find an open teammate, so he holds on and waits for somebody to find themselves in a pocket. Real Monarchs looking to switch the point of attack quickly. It's a great switch of attack, looking to find Dita Armstrong out wide, just quickly intercepted. Ezra Armstrong has the time and space. Foul on Real Monarchs. Iskandarian trying to slow down play. CITY2, ball inside the box. Wenzel not able to control that one, and it's a goal kick for Fernando Delgado. Delgado in his seventh start of the season. 17 years old, has played for the Real Salt Lake Academy, plays for the U17 Mexico team. This season has seen 13 goals against, has made 19 saves. Delgado has been a huge mainstay for this Real Monarchs back line defense, standing in goal at 6 foot for Real Monarchs. CITY2 on the dribble off of Real Monarchs back line. Continues to go. CITY2 with a touch inside the box, laying it off. Shot, left-footed shot. And he's off balance. Vasquez not able to get, Gibbs not able to get a good enough shot off that one. Real Monarchs with Iskandarian on the dribble, looking for a player inside the box, headed away by CITY2. A set piece opportunity for Real Monarchs. The first time we've really seen them in the attacking third in the opening minutes. CITY2 dominating the press, the possession, keeping Real Monarchs pinned in. Corner kick taken by Julian Vasquez. Quick restart, Vasquez with a cross inside the box, his left foot, and it's cleared. CITY2 down the left flank, looking for somebody inside the box, and he stays on top of it, just not able to get a shot off. Real Monarchs now looking to counter. Iskandarian loses it, but it's picked up again by Real Monarchs, and it's a foul on CITY2. Quick restart by Real Monarchs, not looking to go high flying out the gate. Instead, they just look to recycle and restart with Bobby Pierre playing it back to Delgado. Michael Creek in goal, clears it up. CITY2 able to maintain possession just a little too direct with the final ball, and it goes back to Delgado in goal. Omar Alba, Bobby Pierre playing next to each other in the center back role tonight. Bobby Pierre clearing it high and wide, trying to find a teammate. Real Monarchs in transition, looking to switch to the point of attack. It's a great ball on. Vasquez with his left foot keeps it in play. He drops it back, and it's a shot, but it's blocked. City 2 back in possession. Rivera out wide, continuing the play. Takes an awkward touch and passes it out the sideline. Throw in by City 2. Looking for a quick restart. Real Monarchs off them again. Bobby Pierre trying to defend that one out. Real Monarchs not able to really maintain any of the possession. They're really fighting City 2 to get into the final third. However, City 2, their pressure, high flying pressure, has kept Real Monarchs off the ball. Nolan McGuire having to play it back to his goalkeeper and Creek. Creek right down the middle of the field. City 2 looking to dribble out of possession and keeps the ball. Sergio Rivas trying to play it high. Rivas playing in a double pivot next to AJ Palazzolo. Head coach for City 2, Bobby Murphy, talked about how the principle in having a double pivot, not only on this team but also in the first team, is crucial, and it's within the philosophy of the formation of how this team wants to play. So Palazzo and Rivas sitting in front of Valmar and Vincel tonight to shield any of the attack that Iskandarian and Williams try and create on the Real Monarchs side. Quick restart from Omar Alba. Alba out to Pierre. Pierre looking to build with his outside back and Luis Rivera. Rivera in the middle of the field with a great switch of attack by Jude Wellings. Pressure by Bobby Pierre. Ends up being a foul on Riley Gibbs. Gibbs dropping back, trying to receive the ball for City 2. Real Monarchs committing a lot of fouls early on in this game. Have to be careful of the pressure they put on the backs of City 2. City 2 out wide, Nolan McGuire trying to find his forward, but little too much on that ball to try and connect. Playing it back, Real Monarchs looking for opportunities to continue it moving forward. However, they have to play it back to their goalkeeper in Delgado, who tries to restart by playing it wide. Real Monarchs really liking the switch of attack through the midfield. However, City 2 has read most of those balls coming inside, so they have to find ways to be a little more unpredictable when they switch the point of attack. Real Monarchs with a throw-in. City 2 with possession in the middle of the field. Bobby Pierre picks it up and plays it out wide to his outside back. Rivera trying to keep possession. However, City 2, 3 players on him, looking for a cross inside the box. But Dida Armstrong not there to try and complete that play. So Delgado will restart it for Real Monarchs as City 2 tries to keep them pinned in. Ball played all the way up the field. Well done, tracked back by City 2 to regain the possession. City 2 playing in the double pivot, so Rivas able to drop off to provide that support in that pocket to play next to Volmar. Quick in transition out wide. City 2 not able to keep it, and Real Monarchs have to clear it. Real Monarchs now looking for opportunities. Again, on the wide areas, Vasquez going 1v1, looking for a ball inside the box. Well defended out wide by City 2, looking to clear it high and wide and keep it in. Not able to do so. Real Monarchs now in the attacking third, trying to keep City 2 pinned in their own defensive half. Coach Murphy for St. Louis City 2 talked about how his team and his players, he wants them high and wide. So it looks like a 4-4-2, but the 2 outside midfielders, he wants them high off the outside backs to give the outside backs the opportunity to move forward as well. Coach Murphy in his first year with City 2 said it's been a learning process. What in his last team in League 2 with Omaha, he said that style of play was very similar, but it's been the vocabulary changes that he's had to get used to coaching with this St. Louis City system. Michael Vinsel stepping off his line to get a touch on that ball, throwing off Real Monarchs, who are now pinned back in. St. Louis City 2 first team in St. Louis, sitting at the top of the MLS standings right now in the Western Conference. This style of play has worked really well for St. Louis City in their high press and their ability to get their forwards on the ball, but also connect and win the ball high up the field in the attacking third in high percentage chance areas where they can take shots, many opportunities, and they're closer to goals, so more of them result in goals. For City 2, 18 goals so far this season. They've conceded 26, sitting at the bottom of the standings, not able to get the results that they want to. However, Coach Murphy happy with the style of play. City 2 being fouled. They're attacking third, and it'll be a restart from Faisal Batashi. Batashi over the ball for St. Louis City 2, looking to use his left foot to find somebody inside the box. Batashi Not able to connect, a little too much on that ball inside the 18. A diving try for Riley Gibbs, just not able to get there.
Hey Allison, what if we get the kid that's dressed as Theo out on the field? Give it out. There's a kid.
Great pressure from City 2, and it's quick turnover, and it's a shot and a goal. St. Louis City 2 with the high pressure paying off again. Sergio Rivas leaving his back line to find the back of the net for the first time in this game to go up by 2. Real Monarchs had no idea that Sergio Rivas was stepping so high. But as that ball comes in, Wellings doesn't see the pressure. Rivas finds side netting. Nothing Delgado can do in that moment. St. Louis City 2 doing a good job picking and choosing their moments to put pressure whenever Real Monarchs have their back to the rest of the field. Two goals for St. Louis City 2 in the opening 22 minutes. St. Louis City 2's first goal happened in the 2nd minute of play. Then in the 22nd minute of play, another result for City 2. Coach Murphy talked about the loss to Austin earlier this week, saying he felt like the team had dominated in areas. They had a lot of players from the first team, rather 8 players from the first team in the lineup, saying that it was the priority was making sure those types of players got their minutes. It's been some of the inconsistency with players on the field that didn't result in a result for City 2. This portion of the match is brought to you by Zions Bank, official bank of Real Monarchs. Bobby Pierre into the midfield. City 2 looking to corral the ball as it pops up. It goes back to Real Monarchs. In possession, out wide again to Vasquez. Vasquez looking to go 1v1 on his right foot. Dribbles inside the box. No call, no foul. City 2 back in possession. Referee calls a foul this time as Real Monarchs looking to drop back quickly. It's a quick restart from City 2, pushing the ball all the way up the field. Riley Gibbs on his right foot looking to play it inside. Delgado to get there first. City 2 does not mess around when it comes to the quick restarts and wanting to be high flying. They want to get as many numbers forward and keep the ball in the attacking half. And you can see even in the quick restarts after a foul, it happens so quickly that Real Monarchs have to be aware of those big balls over the top. Their back line and Alba and Pierre have to be aware and communicating often. Williams trying to get there, can't do so. City 2. Then it's intercepted again. And a foul again on Real Monarchs. City 2 looking for a build-up. It's a quick closure by Wellington. And as Vincel tries to get in between the two players, just gets taken down there. So it's another set piece for Batashi. It's an in-swinger on his left foot. Batashi into the box. Cleared, but not well enough, so it's a corner kick for City 2. Faisal Batashi is the set piece taker for the St. Louis City side. Has started now in 11 games this season, has an assist and 2 goals for City 2. Faisal Batashi, just 17 years old, originally from London, England. Now with City 2, primarily dominant left-footed player. This one will be an outswinger. Looking to get Gibbs. Gibbs on his left foot. And it's stopped by Real Monarchs. Cleared, but not well enough. It's kept pinned in by CITY2. Now Real Monarchs have an opportunity to catch their breath as the ball goes back into the feet of Fritz Volmar. Bobby Pierre with the long ball, looking for Williams to make a run in behind. It's stopped by Vincel. Vincel, a strong player, not only communicates well, but he sees and reads the game so well. He's able to keep Williams out of dangerous areas. This ball is dangerous. Creek not able to do much with that clearance, and it goes out for another corner kick for Real Monarchs. Long ball, looking for a back post runner. CITY2 gets a foot on it and clears it high and wide. Looking for the quick restart is Kane Malin-Gave. Quick throw in from the outside back. Riley Gibbs leading the press for CITY2. Trying to keep Real Monarchs pinned into that left side, not able to go down the field centrally. Does a good job of doing so, and it sends Real Monarchs running. They keep the ball with a throw-in. Dribbling just inside the 18, it's a cross inside. No one's far post to pick it up. Good idea by Garcia to go 1v1 out wide, looking for a target. Nobody is there for Real Monarchs. McGuire with the throw in his own defensive half for CITY2. Real Monarchs looking to get that pressure from CITY2 to pull out. CITY2 out of certain pockets, trying to find more players. Delgado not able to reach his teammate with that long ball. One thing both of these sides have struggled with in this game is not having true nines on the field. Taryn Williams playing in the 9 for Real Monarchs. However, he's normally a winger. He has the speed. He likes to be down the right side. However, he's playing in the 9 because he can hold up the ball for CITY2. They don't have any real nines on the field either. Typical wide players, midfielders looking to compensate. Riley Gibbs, though, he's getting his first start. Coming back from injury, plays in that true 9, but still working back, getting fresh from his injury earlier this season. Good defensive play by CITY2. Real Monarchs again with another corner kick. Real Monarchs again back in possession, looking to switch the point of attack. Centrally, it's played into Sinclair. Sinclair playing it back to Delgado. City 2. Played up the pitch again, looking to find Gibbs, sending Gibbs running. Not able to get there. However, City 2 stay in the possession. 30 minutes into, rather just over 30 minutes into the first half, City 2 have dominated this game. Not in possession, but quickly in transition. They've had moments to score goals, and Real Monarchs not been able to capitalize on their few chances in the attacking third because of the defensive pressure of City 2. This portion of the match is presented by Maker's Line, exclusive construction partner of Real Monarchs. Really hard tackle from Palazzolo. Wellington gets taken down the middle of the field, and it's a yellow card to Palazzolo. Wellington slow to get up, but it's a lot of pressure unnecessarily from Palazzolo. Palazzolo stepping off of his line as Wellington receives the ball with his back to Palazzolo. It's way too much of a reach, gets more of the player than he does the ball. Good decision by the referee to give him the yellow card. You can see the defensive structure of City 2. Two players sitting high and the rest of the numbers dropping back to make sure that this ball inside gets cleared, and it does just that, going back into the feet of Bobby Pierre for a quick restart. Pierre getting wide, creating an option for Delgado to play out of. Ball in behind, it's a quick touch, and it's a shot right at Creek. Looking to keep it is Vinsel, and now Creek clears it high and wide. Out of dangerous area for City 2. Great one by Vasquez. Just not able to get there in time and get a good shot. Real Monarchs with an opportunity in behind. As it goes inside, Vasquez is looking to get the shot off, and it goes right to Creek, who does a good job of making himself big, stepping off of his line. Vasquez just not able to push it past Creek. Omar Alba stepping up to clear that one and keeping the possession for Real Monarchs. Gives them an opportunity going forward. Played out wide. Dribbled inside the 18. City 2 gets themselves in good defensive shape to clear this one. Wellington almost pulled down by McGuire. McGuire putting his hands on Wellington's shoulders. Wellington getting the call after that one. Two Real Monarch players standing over the ball. Off the left foot, headed on, and it's cleared by McGuire. Vasquez looking to restart it. Plays it all the way back to Delgado. Delgado up the pitch, and it's a foul coming out of City 2's defensive half. Real Monarchs head coach Jamison Olave spoke about the loss to the Whitecaps Thursday night, saying Real Monarchs need to crash the attacking third a little bit more. They were a little too quick to finish, and they would lose the ball way too quickly. So being more methodical once they get into the attacking third. City 2's turn in the attacking third. Defensively tracked back and recovered by Garcia. turns into another corner kick for City 2. An outswinger from McGuire. Rather, Batashi. Batashi inside, and it's cleared by Real Monarchs. Out of their own 18. City 2 with way too much pressure. Real Monarchs now looking for a quick restart after that foul just outside the 18. Real Monarchs now with many good looks on frame here tonight. They've had opportunities to build out. However, as soon as they get into the attacking third, City 2 is right there to close them down. Volmar switches the point of attack, plays out wide to Armstrong. Armstrong beats his defender, continues his speed with his dribble, and it's turned over. Real Monarchs gain possession, and it's their turn in the attack. Williams finding himself wide, goes 1v1. Williams looking for a player inside the box, and no one's there to touch that one home. Great transition look from Real Monarchs. Williams down the left flank, looking for the runner inside the box. Vasquez just not able to get there in time. It's a good look, one of the better looks rather, for Real Monarchs here in the first half. Long throw in from Ezra Armstrong. Number 42, Ezra Armstrong. Number 64, Dita Armstrong. Two brothers on the City 2 side out of North Carolina. Have played for St. Louis City 2. Ezra Armstrong, 24 years old, and his brother, Dita Armstrong, just 18 years old. Ezra Armstrong playing in the left back role here tonight. Dita Armstrong playing outside wide ringer in this 4-4-2, 4-2-2 for City 2 here tonight. Real Monarchs looking to beat City 2 off the dribble. And it's a quick throw in out wide. However, the referee's gonna call that one dead. She wants the person taking the throw in to be in the right spot. Vinsel over this one for City 2. Instead of looking onward, he plays it back to his fellow center back in Fritz Volmar. Fritz Volmar and Michael Vinsel have played many minutes now together this season. Volmar is a younger player in the center back role, looking to the leadership of Vinsel to help direct this back line. Fritz Volmar, 17 years old. He's going to Northwestern to play here in the fall. Coach Murphy talked about him saying he was a really smart player, really smart person. He's a massive chess player and loves classical music. Really smart player, reads the game really well, does a good job of keeping the play in front of him, but he also brings speed to this back line and good partnership next to Vinsel. Delgado with the goal kick for Real Monarchs. This portion of the match is presented by University of Utah Health, trusted health partner for the Real Monarchs family and yours. City 2's turn to go quickly in transition. Armstrong down the flank, and a slide tackle by Real Monarchs. Does a good job in Alba just to keep that one out. The first 20 minutes, City 2 had many opportunities on frame. They found themselves in the attacking third. Their ability to be so high pressing showed a lot, and Real Monarchs had no answer. Now, as we settle more into the first half, 40 minutes in, less from City 2. Now we're seeing more. Shot! Left-footed shot, and it's a goal. Juan Kazane with his second goal of the season, making that run inside the 18, sees that ball across his body with a great finish. Juan Kazane does a good job of seeing that he can make that run across the 18. He has nobody on top of him, and as that ball comes inside, he uses his left foot. Nothing Delgado can do in that instant as that ball doesn't even come across Kazane's body. Juan Kazane, in his 11th start of the season, a homegrown player from SKC, played last year for City 2 and scored the first City 2 goal ever. Juan Kazane in history books for this St. Louis City 2 side after his goal last season. Scores the goal to put St. Louis City up now by 3. Williams down on the field, clutching that right ankle. Still on the field, referee called the foul higher up the field. Now she's going over to check on Williams. So does Vincel. Williams still down on the pitch, giving both sides an opportunity to come together, talk about the play. City 2, not much needs to be changed. Their defense looks very compact, and they're doing everything they need to do to get the ball out high and wide. Real Monarchs, their possession isn't really there. They're getting the ball into the midfield. However, they're struggling to break out of the midfield. Real Monarchs have to find themselves in the pockets that City 2 isn't living in, which means once they play the ball, they have to find themselves in the next right pocket. Vincel all the way up the field till Delgado. Delgado using his feet to play out to Omar Alba. Alba over the top, intercepted by City 2. Williams not able to stay on the ball. A lot of contact. And it's a foul on City 2. One minute of stoppage time remaining. Rather, 1 minute stoppage time in the first half. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Real Monarchs looking to restart it. Michael Creek over the ball. Michael Creek played at Missouri State University, originally from St. Louis. This season has made 2 saves, has only had 3 goals against. However, in his 3 games played, he hasn't been able to hold off on a clean sheet. Real Monarchs not able to get too many opportunities on Creek here tonight, thanks to the defensive pressure of City 2. City 2 dropping everyone back when Real Monarchs have the ball, showing how fit this City 2 side is. Williams down the flank, looking to go 1v1. Plays it inside. Open opportunity for him to dribble. Real Monarchs not able to get a touch on the ball. It's a penalty kick for Real Monarchs. Referee pointing the penalty kick mark. Foul on CITY2 as that ball comes inside the box. Right now, Iskandarian has his handle on the ball, looking to be the penalty kick taker. See, this ball comes inside the box. As they're trying to clear it, it's Volmar who gets the wrong touch on a Real Monarch player. So it's a foul against Volmar inside the box. Penalty kick for Daron Iskandarian rather. And Michael Creek in goal. Iskandarian shot, and it's a goal. Penalty kick goal for Iskandarian. Shoots the ball, and it's a great finish for Real Monarchs to get themselves on the board right before the first half. Iskandarian uses his laces. He strikes this one over top Creek. Creek diving to the wrong side. Instead of going to find side netting, it's Iskandarian who goes over top. Nope, clean sheet for Creek here tonight. However, St. Louis City 2 still up by 2. Nearing the end of the first half, the halftime whistle likely coming here shortly. And that is the half. St. Louis City 2 with 3 goals in the first half. First one coming in the opening minutes, then 2 more, and then right before halftime, Real Monarchs put one away with a penalty kick. We will be back with more. Stick with us on MLS Next Pro. We'll be back in a few. Major League Soccer and RCX Sports have launched MLS Go, a groundbreaking recreational soccer program. Boys and girls aged 4 to 14 can now experience the fun, affordable, and local soccer journey. This fall, MLS Go debuts in 18 markets, expanding access to the sport. You can go to mlsgo.com for more information. Coming up, we'll have highlights and stats from our first half. But first, Michelle and Samara take us through Match Day 12 with this week's edition of Match Day Rewind.
MLS Next Pro's Match Day 12 kicked off Thursday alongside Messi Mania. Alongside Samara, I'm Michelle here with the biggest moments from the week.
The Messi effect definitely had a positive impact on our Inter Miami 2 boys. The team's Instagram follower count skyrocketed since Messi's move to MLS was reported. And it seems that the news also inspired Federico Higuain's squad, who went unbeaten this weekend with a 3-1 victory over FC Cincinnati 2 and a 1-1 draw against TFC 2. The Herons continue racking up points and followers.
And the craziness of the week carried on over into Huntsville. Jonathan Bolaños with a goal just 9 seconds into their match. Now, you might think that's the fastest goal in league history, but actually it ties Crew 2's Marco Micheletto for fastest. And afterwards, Jack Collison was just really proud of the way his team responded, especially after last week.
And then disappointing to concede 2 poor goals again, but a big part about this group is development. We talk about development a lot and learning from mistakes from last week, not to go behind even further. And we're coming at half time and we knew we were really in the game. I said to them, we feel like we can win the game, and they all said yes.
Also finding the back of the net in Huntsville City FC's 4-2 win over St. Louis City 2, Adam Seapeach. At just 18 years old, the forward became the first Nashville SC Academy player to start and score for the organization. In turn, he was rewarded with a first team contract as the club's first ever homegrown player.
Speaking of prices, NYCFC2's Piero Elias scored one of his own. The midfielder's first goals of the season led his team to a 3-1 victory against city rivals Red Bulls 2. With the win, Matt Pilkington's side evened this year's Hudson River Derby series and is now rolling on 4 straight wins. The boys in blue also reached 24 goals on the season to position themselves as the top 4 best offense in the East.
And the streaks just continue. Rapids 2 extending their unbeaten streak to 12 in a row thanks to a 1-0 win over LAFC 2 over the weekend. If you had to guess who the lone goal came from, and you guessed Yosuke Hanya, yeah, you would be correct. He was absolutely swarmed by defenders and still managed to find the back of the net off of his left foot. He's now up to 9 goals on the season, still good for first place in the Golden Boot standings.
We're inching closer to the halfway point of the season, so the competition is getting more fierce. Michelle and I will see you back here with the top moments from Match Day 13.
Thank you to Michelle and Samara for that Match Day 12 rewind. The focus of the best of Week 12 is next as Michelle has the spotlight.
Another match day spread across 4 days of action calls for a lot of standout performances. I'm Michelle with MLS Next Pro, bringing you your Match Day 12 players in the spotlight. Starting us off is your rising star of Match Day 12. It is none other than Union 2's Christopher Onley Jr. The 16-year-old scored the lone goal in Union 2's match against Atlanta United 2 to hand his team their second win in their last 3 games. The goal marked his 3rd on the season to go with his 3 assists so far. On top of this honor, his impact all over the field also secured him Man of the Match honors. The MLS Next Pro player of Matchday 12 with a similarly impressive performance to last week's honoree. This week it is Huntsville City FC's Kami Amici, who netted 2 goals just 3 minutes apart. The midfielder's brace, alongside his single assist, accounted for 3 of the team's 4 goals. That helped HCFC mount the 4-2 comeback needed to secure just their 2nd win of the season. His impact coming in as a substitute in the 31st minute proved the difference in this one. Now, as for the best goal of Matchday 12, there were certainly a lot of stunners to choose from, but this one has to go to LA Galaxy 2's Alex Alcala. The forward with a quick pass, then pointing to the exact spot of where he wanted the ball, Amadine with the perfect assist and the ball through traffic, finding the back of the net. Alcala earned exactly 50% of the vote for best goal across all matches. Rounding out the Matchday 12 honorees, your team in the spotlight is Orlando City B. Their 4-goal shutout over FC Cincinnati 2 featured 4 different young Lions finding the back of the net. Jack Lim got the scoring started with his 7th goal of the season, while Captain Juninho netted a free kick, earning him a nomination for Best Goal of the Week. While he didn't walk away with that honor, his team did earn this one while extending their unbeaten streak at home this season in the process. Another big week of action coming up, 21 games across Match Day 13. We'll see you right back here next week for Who's in the Spotlight.
All but one match this week was decided by more than 1 goal. Let's look back at a wild week in MLS Next Pro.
David Paraba, the captain, scoring the lone goal for Crown Legacy FC 2 weeks ago. Looking to continue his momentum, 2 goals and 2 assists on the year. And Yuri Tavares, the left winger, in the center circle. Flipping it back out, headed away is Lapkus, and now an open net. Oh! Taken away by Roberts. On the far side, chance for an equalizer, off of it, and a goal! Long pass, atop the arc, Fushan kicks out, fires, goal! Filipovic went down, and that's gonna do it. Columbus Crew 2, a 2-1 win.
Time to take a look at the starting 11. First for Kenny Bundy's group, and he talked about how his team had a very professional performance. Shannon Murray said that he's had this group consistently the last couple weeks, and he has Ryan Bilichuk in net. It will be Yair Gonzalez off of the post into the net. Ikoba past the defender. Tega Ikoba! Monzon to put Portland ahead. He's pure on it. Here's your final chance. Into the box. Headed off Ray. Murata was open. There's your final whistle. Timbers 2 makes it 4 consecutive wins.
He starts Jacob Castro in goal, just his second appearance of the year. Elias Katsaros, Hal Uderitz. How about Alenis Vargas with some space and speed? Alenis Vargas puts it in front. It's knocked down. Ball is loose. They score. Big opportunity generated in the early moments by Tacoma. Rodriguez. Bradilio Rodriguez to his left foot, cross in front, and it's in! Didn't happen for them last week against San Jose. Can they make it happen tonight? Herrera. Saved by Polskamp. 2-2 after 3 rounds. Ozzy Cisneros now had the first goal this evening for Kansas City. And Cisneros converts. And again, a must-score situation for Tacoma.
A native of Pickering, Canada, a 29-year-old between the pipes for the home team tonight. Nick Law, 35 years old in the middle. You heard that right. Bolaños. Crosses. Kicked in, goal! Joe Ash calls for it in the middle. Cross track, there it is! Third time the charm. Moments away from Huntsville's first ever road win. Jesus Batis. Long goal from the left side. That stings for Huntsville. Probably not going to affect the outcome. It does not. It's a final.
To Steve Cook. This will be his starting 11. Getting his first start of the season will be Justin Roberts. Roberts, nice ball forward. Tipped up. And this is going to be put in for the opening goal of the game. Toronto. That one also will be kicking at 7 p.m. Eastern. Firmino from long range. Oh, Burr corner. Gannon. Fuson crossing it back. The shot. Oh, and it finds the corner. It's Brent Anujofi. Morales sends it up and over, and now another chance for Columbus to close it out. Gannon. The strike, and he gets it by Garces, and Columbus will take 2 points at home as they win in the penalty shootout by a score of 6-5.
A couple of changes. Jared Salazar will play in the midfield. Teo Enrique as well as Yekar Perlaza in the starting 11. The visitors will come out in a 4-2-3-1 as well. It may look like a 4-4-2 at times because this is a group dealing with a number of personnel changes. 8 changes specifically from their starting 11 last Vargas did a great job of looking to break lines and take advantage in transition. Then it was a well-slotted ball, just unfortunately a little too far in front to where Ochoa was able to collect. And another chance off the post! Still not out of pressure or quakes too, as that one goes over the end line for a corner kick. Now here comes San Jose. Wende Jr. in transition. Down into the left corner. Sends a ball across. Shot on goal. Back on the attack. Shot blocked. Ondeka looking to break through.
Upcoming schedule as we head into match day 14 at the end of this game between Real Monarchs and St. Louis City 2. St. Louis City 2 has a game on Thursday against Minnesota FC2 on the road. That game as well. Whitecaps FC2 will take on LA Galaxy on Thursday as well. For your Real Monarchs side, they don't play until Sunday against Timbers 2 at home. Crown Legacy will take on Chicago Fire on Sunday, and the lone game on Friday is New England Revolution 2 against Toronto FC 2 for the second time this season. Highlights from the first half. There was plenty of it. 3-1 game, 4 goals in the first half. 3 for St. Louis City 2 and 1 for Real Monarchs. It started with St. Louis City 2 with a lot of opportunities because they were high flying coming out of the gate. In the opening 2 minutes of the match, it was a great team effort, team goal coming inside, and all that Gibbs had to do, rather Palazzolo had to do, was be patient at the top of the 18 in the opening minute, a goal, and that high pressure resulted in something early for Real Monarchs, or rather for City 2. Real Monarchs didn't really have much of an answer. It took until the end of the game for them to start to build up and try and find an opportunity until it finally came from a PK. This is the second goal of the game for St. Louis City 2. Sergio Rivas does a good job of stepping off of his line, putting on the pressure, and not backing off this Real Monarch side when they had the back to themselves. Juan Kazane does a good job as well. Just makes the run coming inside the 18, uses his left instep to redirect that one past Delgado. A lot of pressure has been put on this Real Monarchs back line. They haven't had much help. St. Louis City 2, they do all the defensive work together, and they also do the attacking work together. Real Monarchs finally found something that opened up for them, and it came from a PK shot from Iskandarian, sliding that one home for Real Monarchs. So it's currently 3-1 as we sit at halftime. 7 shots for St. Louis City 2, 5 shots for Real Monarchs. However, City 2 with more shots on target, 3, while Real Monarchs only have 2. 77% of the possession has been to Real Monarchs, which that's how Coach Murphy wants City 2 to play. 3 corner kicks for both sides. It's a fairly even game when it comes to stats. However, City 2, their high pressure has allowed for them to have more chances. Real Monarchs get the ball, headed into the second half. Real Monarchs in blue headed from left to right. City 2 in white headed from right to left. Julian Vasquez standing over the ball for Real Monarchs, and it's a ball high and wide, just cleared up the field early on. Turns into a goal kick for Michael Creek. Michael Creek with just 1 save on the evening. Hasn't seen much action in goal. Only 1 goal against off of a penalty kick towards the end of the first half. This ball cleared all the way up, and a continued run. St. Louis City inside the box with his instep. He shoots and he scores! City 2 in the opening minutes of the second half. And it's Armstrong who finds himself 1v1 and slots this one home for City 2. Armstrong out wide, He does a good job of losing his defender, and with his speed, that initial touch inside the box opens up that space for him to get an opportunity on frame. Does a good job of chipping Delgado in goal. City now up by 3. Great response out of the half. The first goal for City 2 in the opening minute in the first half, and now the 4th goal for City 2 in the opening minutes of the second half. The opening minutes for City 2 are everything. With the style of soccer that they play, it just results in to so much good for this City 2 side. They just have to be able to have the fitness levels to sustain it throughout a game. Real Monarchs looking to build in possession. The ball is played out wide left. Iskandarian checks inside. Provides an outlet for his attacker. Ball over the top. Real Monarchs not able to get there. Good track back by City 2 to get into position to see that ball out. City 2 and Michael Creek moving everybody out the field. Doesn't want to play short. He wants to clear this one out. Fits the style and the principles that this City 2 sticks by. Want to be pressing, and they want to get their goals by counter pressing and winning the ball high up the field. Wellington trying to receive the ball, Wellings rather. Not able to come down with it. Real Monarchs concede a foul. Gives them a chance to slow the game down and try and start the tempo themselves. City 2 able to nutmeg their defender and then called offside. Dita Armstrong finding himself a little bit more central. Played primarily on the right wing in the first half. Now finding himself more central, trying to make those dynamic runs inside. Delgado with the ball at his feet, looking to restart it. Omar clears it high up the field. Tracked back by Volmar. Volmar able to clear that one wide. Fritz Volmar, 17-year-old center back for St. Louis City 2. Playing next to Michael Vincel. City 2 not able to get it out of too much pressure. Real Monarchs live on top of the ball, and it's restarted again from Bobby Pierre. Bobby Pierre starting his 8th game of the season for Real Monarchs at just 20 years old. He's been playing consistently next to Omar Alba at 19 years old. This Real Monarchs side is really young here tonight. Different players in different spots. High pressure from Riley Gibbs, not able to win the ball. Real Monarchs find themselves coming out. Vasquez can't get to the ball. And Bobby Pierre, rather, Fritz Volmar does a good job of getting down and seeing that one out. It is a corner kick for Real Monarchs inside the box. Set pieces have proven to be how they've had the majority of their opportunities in this game. Ball inside the box, not cleared yet. Welling's trying to get there instead. City2. Batashi does a good job of winning the ball. Playing it back. Their back line is Vincel. Vincel swinging the ball around their back line. Miscommunication in passes, and it turns into a corner kick for Real Salt Lake, rather Real Monarchs. Real Monarchs over top of the bar. Iskandarian looking to start this one quickly. Daron Iskandarian, 21 years old. This is his second game played of the season for Real Monarchs. Comes over from the USL Championship side, Las Vegas Lights. And he's the one standing over the ball, trying to find a teammate inside the box. Ball inside, headed down, and Creek is there to save it. Creek over top of the ball, looking to kill some time as St. Louis City 2 finds themselves up 3-1 in the 53rd minute of this match. Foul on Bradley Gibbs. Gibbs trying to maintain possession. Omar Alba coming out of nowhere. Just clips Gibbs' legs from underneath him. Referee going to have a word with Alba. It's a set piece for City 2. Consistent set piece taker is Batashi, standing over the ball with his left foot. This ball's going to be an in-swinger. Real Monarchs have to be touch tight as this ball comes inside. Ball inside, Batashi, and it's cleared by Real Monarchs. Slowing down the game, Ezra Armstrong comes up to take that throw in. Now living on top of the ball, trying to beat his defender. Not able to get that ball inside the box, but City 2 does maintain the possession. Ball all the way back to Creek. City 2, not typically the team that you see in possession, trying to restart it with their goalkeeper. Nonetheless, this high pressure from Real Monarchs started to pay off until Real Monarchs got really stretched centrally. Not many numbers there to try and help. Real Monarchs foul City 2 centrally, and it's an overlapping run by Armstrong that gets him open and beats his defender with a great turn and a great pass into space. Armstrong to Armstrong. Armstrong not able to get to that ball. It's a foul on Armstrong. That ball now is coming out of the defensive half of Real Monarchs. Ball played all the way up the field by Real Monarchs. It's headed back by Volmer. Creek, motioning to his team that he just wants them to settle down the play. It's been really direct back and forth from both sides, which means it's been really transitional. Either side has really found their groove in the last handful of minutes or so. Wellings over the ball, gets dispossessed by City 2. Ball out wide. City 2 trying to dribble past Real Monarchs. Real Monarchs overloading this near side. City 2 able to maintain the possession, and it's a restart, pushing City 2 back more defensively into their second half, into their back half than they really did play in their first half. Real Monarchs with 7 shots, City 2 with 8 shots. As City 2 continue to dribble forward, Batashi gets dispossessed. More Alba opening himself wide to receive that ball. Alba, 19 years old, was the 11th start for Real Monarchs this season. He's played pretty consistently next to Bobby Pierre. Coach Olave spoke about the partnership between Pierre and Alba, saying that Alba is an international player. He's still trying to adapt to this system and this culture that Real Monarchs play in. A player from Panama doesn't know the English language as much, so he's still adapting to the speed, learning his teammates, and it's been huge for Bobby Pierre to get him up to that speed. Big strength of Alba is his strength, his speed. He's good at run recovery. He does a really good job of living on the ball and breaking lines. Bobby Pierre is a consistent communicator on the back line for Real Monarchs. He's been a leader. It's something that he's had to continue to grow into because of the partnership and the role that he's playing on this team this season. Pierre plays inside. Real Monarchs not able to connect on that pass moving forward. Sinclair having to track back, but it's Wellings who comes into possession. City 2 fouls, and Real Monarchs get the ball again. A yellow card to City 2. Juan Kazane draws that yellow card for City 2. Real Monarchs looking for a transitional moment as Kazane pulls on the back of Wellings. Well-deserved yellow card. Alba with the restart. So the referee calls it dead, so Alba's gonna be on top of the ball once more, looking for an opening player, and it's gonna go back to Bobby Pierre. Ball thrown in, Real Monarchs on top of it. And fouled multiple times. A lot of fouls in this game from St. Louis City 2. St. Louis City 2 now conceded 15 fouls. Real Monarchs conceding 11. Neither one of these teams has been able to dictate the speed of play, and that's why we've seen so many fouls here in the 62nd minute. Real Monarchs with the free kick, bodies inside the box. It's an in-swinger off the left foot. Looking far post, and it's cleared. City 2 not able to clear that one high and wide, but it is just a throw-in for Real Monarchs. Dribbling out of pressure is City 2. It's a really good job of dribbling out of Real Monarchs. Pressure, but Real Monarchs come out with the ball again. Williams not able to keep the ball at his feet. It's been pretty back and forth when it comes to the possession, who has the ball, who's setting the tempo. Neither team's been able to find their groove here in the second half. Outside of the opening goal from Armstrong in the 46th minute of play. A nice assist from Rivas to Armstrong. Trying to find Vincel over the top, making the run. Not able to get there in time. Michael Vincel, one of the two center backs for St. Louis City 2. 21-year-old captain for City 2. And his 15th start of the season with a goal. It's a big piece of this City 2 side this season. Playing next to Fritz Volmar, who's young, doesn't have as much experience as Vincel, so has been a big part of that growth. Down the flank is Armstrong. Armstrong looking to create something off the dribble until he's dispossessed. Michael Vincel was acquired from a German club before the season started. However, he was born here in the United States in Pennsylvania in State College, where his dad was a professor at Penn State University. City 2 clearing it high, nobody there to close down the space, so Alba has all the time to wait for a build-up, find the next right player. Alba pointing out to his teammates just to slow down, because City 2 not putting that pressure on that we normally see from them. Opening on that space, there's a lot of space in between the two lines of City 2, and Real Monarchs taking advantage of it. Williams out wide. It's touched in by Real Monarchs. Skandarian passes it back. It's a restart again from Real Monarchs. Pierre splitting lines. Vincel stepping up. Heavy dribble from City 2, but not able to connect to Batashi as that ball is played in. This portion of the match is brought to you by Zions Bank, official bank of the Real Monarchs. Armstrong blowing passes to Vinder. That's 2v1. Armstrong not able to stay in possession, but he keeps the press coming, and it results in a throw-in for Real Monarchs. A lot of players for City 2 warming up on the sideline. Murphy giving instruction to some of the players on the bench for St. Louis City 2 as we have another throw-in for St. Louis City 2. Armstrong pulling it down, finding his teammate centrally. Some substitutions about to be made for City 2. You can see City 2's not pressing as much. A 67-minute shift is a lot to ask for some of these forwards for City 2. And now we will see the substitutions being made.
AJ Palazzolo, number 75. Juan Kuzain, and number 77. Hazel Batash. Entering the match, number 88, Larson Hackworth.
John Klein coming in up top for Riley Gibbs. One of the substitutions. John Klein, leading goal scorer for this St. Louis City 2 side, 6 goals on the season. Real Monarchs on the ball in transition, looking for Williams, not able to get there in time, so Vincel restarts it back. John Klein on the left flank, on his left foot, looking to beat his defender. Stays with it. He has one player inside the box. He gets in line. Nobody's there to finish it. John Klein doing all the work down the left flank. However, Real Monarchs keep that, rather City 2 keeps that in play. Just over the crossbar. He's able to get over that one. Two other substitutions made for St. Louis City 2. Larson Hackworth coming on the pitch in the 6th role for AJ Palazzolo. And Owen O'Malley coming on for number 75, Faisal Batashi. So two substitutions made up top for City 2 tonight. Rather, Owen O'Malley on the field for Juan Kuzain. Faisal Batashi will stay on. Armstrong, way too much pressure on that ball. And Iskandarian out wide, trying to create something for his team inside the box, gets fouled as he takes a touch inside, watches Vasquez, keeps that ball in, and Armstrong comes into that ball way too hard. Instead of going for the ball, he steps on Iskandarian. So it's another set piece for Real Monarchs just outside the 18. 2 players standing over this. Iskandarian, one of them. Far right of your screen, another Real Monarchs player potentially throwing off City 2. Are they going to go short, or are they going to look for a cross inside? Iskandarian goes for it inside, and it's cleared. City 2 taking the space that Real Monarchs are giving them. Not dropping back quickly enough, but it's quickly regained the possession by Real Monarchs. Alba playing up the field, looking for Iskandarian, who's been all over the pitch tonight. He's been on both flanks. He's been defensively doing the work, but also trying to create chances for his side, who's still down by 3. This could be something for Real Monarchs. Looking for the cross inside, but it's stopped by Creek. Real Monarchs down this right-hand side, looking for a cross inside or a shot. Creek able to get there in time. Substitution that was made for Real Monarchs. Seth Powder on the field, 17-year-old who's seeing the field for the 5th time this season for Real Monarchs. Armstrong stops that ball going to Powder out wide. Another Armstrong being that connector for Armstrong to play out of. City 2 on the defensive side again. Two more substitutions waiting to be made for City 2. City 2 throw in.
Actually, everything they're angry about, Gus was the one that gave us the knowledge. Big one.
Only 2 shots from both sides here in the second half. 1 shot on target. St. Louis City 2 created a lot in the first half, and things have really slowed down as this game has gone on. They've only taken 3 touches in Real Monarchs' box. Monarchs really haven't seen much in the first or second half. However, just 13 touches in St. Louis City 2's box all game long. This game has primarily been played in between the 2 18s, neither side being able to set the tempo here of late. It's been trying to find opportunities in transition while Real Monarchs trying to at least possess a little bit of this game. Possession is 58% to Real Monarchs, 41% to City 2. Substitutions being made for St. Louis City 2. Stanislav Koval coming on the field for Riley Gibbs. And Josh Maher stepping on the pitch in a defensive role for Fritz Volmar on the back line. Josh Mohair Maher rather, coming on the field. 17 years old, has played for the St. Louis City Academy. Standing at 6'2", is going to get some experience next to a very talented Michael Vincel on the back line. Looking to grow in that role is Maher. Maher having to do some defensive work. Here, Armstrong trying to clear it up. O'Malley not able to get any possession on it. This portion of the match is presented by Maker's Line, exclusive construction partner of Real Monarchs. Wellings does a good job to bring that ball down and keep possession of it. City 2 looking for an opportunity in transition. Delgado is right there to clean it up. Getting back into position is Koval. Koval pressing high. And it's dispossessed back into the middle of the field for Iskandarian. Iskandarian playing it wide to Powder. Seth Powder trying to beat Armstrong. Armstrong muscling Powder out of the way. And Maher able to come up with it, trying to play out of possession. Turns into Real Monarchs ball again. Powder. Centrally played inside to Sinclair. Wellings on the ball, playing it out wide to his outside back. And Vincel gets a touch on the ball, but it turns into another corner kick for Real Monarchs. Real Monarchs not making a lot of substitutions in this game because they don't have a lot of players to play in this game. They have U17s are at the MLS Next Cup Showcase. And as this ball comes inside, it's cleared by City 2. The U15s for Real Monarchs are at the MLS Next Cup tournament. So not many players on the bench for this game for Real Monarchs. So we're seeing a lot of these consistent numbers from a full 90 from a lot of players on this side, and they've done a really good job of weathering the storm that City 2 has played them, put them under a lot of pressure throughout these 90 minutes. Ball inside, not able to connect it. Again, another corner kick for Real Monarchs. 7th corner kick of the match. Real Monarchs not able to convert off of any of these corner kicks so far. How can they change things up? They should just go to a short corner, instead looking for somebody inside. Koval right there to clear it out. Played back inside with no direction from Real Monarchs. No sense of urgency from City 2 to try and speed this game up. Instead, it's a goal kick from Creek. Creek, who hasn't seen too much action here today, pushing his entire team up to get this ball up the field. Vasquez trying to take the throw in, but he passes it back to his teammate. Another substitution about to be made for Real Monarchs. Jershawn Henry comes onto the field, 17 years old, another Real Salt Lake Academy player, about to play in his 3rd game of the season for Real Monarchs. 7'1", 17 years old, not a ton of experience, but great size and great opportunity here tonight to close this one out. Henry comes on. Rivera comes off. Henry playing in the right back role for Luis Rivera.
Substitution for your Real Monarchs, leaving the match number 37, Luis Rivera. Please welcome number 60, Henry Gershon.
Another free kick for CITY2 outside the 18 with the option to go short to O'Malley or to find somebody inside the box. Then in swinger for CITY2. Ball inside. Delgado comes out and punches it out. No sense of urgency from CITY2 for a quick restart. Instead, it's a throw-in from McGuire out wide. McGuire for a long throw-in for Armstrong, just outside the 18. O'Malley pulls it down with his chest. And it's cleared by Real Monarchs. O'Malley with his left foot, dribbling inside, shot. Delgado with a big save. Shot by John Klein, looking for his 7th goal of the season. Instead, it goes straight to Delgado. Real Monarchs out of pressure here for a bit. Creek ball the way back up the field. Alba looking for a restart with Delgado. Out wide for Real Monarchs, and that ball is cleared, but it goes out of play for CITY2. CITY2 about to throw this ball back in as Armstrong for CITY2. Trying to dribble out of defensive pressure. Instead, it's a shot, but not much on it by Koval. Real Monarchs, if they don't come up with 3 goals here today, they will get their 2nd straight loss. Haven't had a result since May 26 when they beat Sporting KC2. Next up for Real Monarchs will be at Portland Timbers 2, and for St. Louis City 2, this would be a big win if they could come out of here tonight with the 3 points. Losing to Austin last week, didn't get the result against Huntsville. For St. Louis City 2, have to go on the road for 2 games, a game against Minnesota and a game against Colorado. So 3 points here tonight would be huge for City 2 team who has to travel and take on everything that comes with travel for this City 2 side. Ball up the field, Williams trying to beat Armstrong, but Armstrong there to slow him down. Armstrong still in possession, but has to work backwards until Creek clears it. Klein trying to slow down Alba from clearing this one. Cleared by Delgado. Bensel keeps this one out of the defensive half of City 2. Real Monarchs drawing a foul. Iskandarian in the middle of the field with a lot of pressure on his back. Real Monarchs not with a lot of time left here, looking for at least one more at home. O'Malley intercepts this pass. Slowed down. Iskandarian gets a yellow card for this foul on O'Malley in the 88th minute. Looking for a slow restart from City 2. Not looking to close this game out, so they don't need to speed this play up. Watch as O'Malley's trying to dribble out of pressure. Instead of Iskandarian moving his feet, he pulls down O'Malley. Ball inside. Koval trying to get there. Delgado stepping off of his line. And this is cleared finally by Bobby Pierre. Real Monarchs trying to create something, and they're fouled by Josh Maher just outside the 18. So really the best opportunity left in this game for Real Monarchs to get something. Two players for Real Monarchs standing over this ball, while City 2 trying to get into defensive shape. Some man marking, three-man wall for City 2 as they're being directed by their goalkeeper, Michael Creek. Three minutes of stoppage time after this free kick from Real Monarchs. Chip inside, and it's cleared by City 2. Koval trying to get a tip on, but he gets dragged down by a defender for Real Monarchs. Dershawn Henry, a little too much, and it is a foul for City 2. Koval trying to flick this one on. Henry not moving out of his way and draws the contact. It's a foul and a free kick for City 2. Yellow card goes to Dershawn Henry after that foul on Koval. O'Malley dispossessed by Real Monarchs. Stanislav Koval, 21 years old, out of Ukraine. He's 5'7". He's normally a midfielder for St. Louis City 2. However, City 2 doesn't have many forwards that they can play with in this game, so they're having to convert some of their midfielders into attackers, which has resulted in not the attack that Murphy normally wants to see from his side. However, they are working through some of those pains of not having true nines and true forwards on the field. Williams trying to track that ball down, not able to get there in time. City 2 with the patience, looking to switch to the point of attack. Real Monarchs are not done yet. Vasquez stepping high, trying to put that pressure on the back line of City 2. Koval getting tangled up with Henry. So referee comes over to break those two players up. No foul, but a ton of contact between Koval and Henry. Koval playing inside, looking for a give and go. Not available. So it gets restarted by City 2. Benzel out wide. Armstrong looking to kill this game with the corner flag. Just over 20 seconds remaining in this game. Good decision by Armstrong just to slow this one down. For Delgado, looking for a quick restart. Delgado with likely the last kick of this game. And that will be it here in Herman, Utah. City 2 takes the 3 points home tonight with 4 goals. Real Monarchs with just 1 goal in this match. A lot of pressure and a lot of high-flying soccer from St. Louis City 2 put Real Monarchs in a lot of weird positions that City 2 was able to capitalize. Real Monarchs not able to get a win. Not able to get a win here in match day 13. The critical man of the match, St. Louis City 2 midfielder AJ Palazzolo, who had the first goal of this game, just waited so patiently at the top of the 18, sees that ball drop off, finds side netting with his instep. Palazzolo did the defensive work tonight, and he was also in the attack, scoring goals, helping connect passes, and leading the press for City 2. Such a crucial player and crucial position for City 2 based off of how this team wants to play. A lot of important players for City 2 to get 4 goals here tonight, and an impressive performance on the road. That is it from Herman, Utah at Zions Bank Stadium. St. Louis City 2, 4 goals. Real Monarchs with just 1. For our entire MLS Next broadcast crew, I'm Anna Whitty. Once again, our final score, 4-1. St. Louis City 2 breaks their losing streak with a massive win on the road. Don't forget, you can watch MLS Next Pro all season long at MLS Season Pass on Apple TV and MLSNextPro.com. Thanks so much for joining me here tonight. We'll see you next week. Have a great night.
This copyrighted broadcast of MLS Next Pro may not be retransmitted, reproduced, or rebroadcasted without the express written consent of Major League Soccer.